Yeah, hello guys. Today we'll see how to install the Oracle client for 12c and configuring to connect to your database. So we have the software V980724001 file name, the zip file. This is the Oracle client 12c software. Let's unzip here, right click and extract here. You can see a client folder. It's got unzipped. Let's go to the client folder. We have a setup file. Run this setup file, execute this setup file. Click yes to continue. Getting started the universal installer. So we are installing this Oracle client on Windows machine, and we are going to connect to our database which is installed on your Linux. So we have options like instant client option, administrator, runtime, and custom. So we'll go with administrator, where we can have management console and management tools with networking services to configure and basic client software to install. With 1.5 GB is going to get installed. The space needed is 1.5 GB now. Only the client software you want, you can choose the instant client with 350 MB, but I'm going with the administrator. So let's click on next. Choose the option use Windows built-in account. So we already have a Windows accounts. We'll make use of built-in account. We don't need to have a new user. Or else you want to have a new user, you can create your new user in Windows. You can enter your username and password and confirm the password. And if you know the password and you want to have the existing other user, then choose the use existing Windows user. So I'm going to make use of use Windows built-in account. Move on to the next step using next. Getting installed on the Oracle base D app client, the username. The software location product 12.2.0 client underscore 1. This is a folder we are going to install your Oracle home directory. The binaries of your client software is getting installed in this location now. You have to keep remember this directory, the home location. Okay. It's going to verify memory, the environment variables, the prerequisites. The prerequisites got passed and we're about to install. Click on install button now. Getting prepared, going to get copied. You can see on the screen the status, in which step we are in and whether it's got succeeded or not, the status. We are lost but one step, install product. I am about to finish. Prepare step got succeeded. Copy files is still pending. Taking time. Setup is done and client configuration is going on. It's got successful now. You can see the message. The installation of Oracle client was successful. So let's close this window. So we have the software in D drive. The binaries are installed on D. Let's move on to D app folder, client, product 12.2.0, client folder. In this, we can see a network folder. Under RDBMS, we can see a network folder. So network admin, let's create a TNS names file. This is the client configuration file, TNS names.ora file. So this is the location which I created in. The binaries which we installed under product 12.2.0 client 1, under that network admin folder. Here I created TNS names.ora file. The purpose is for client side configuration file. So this software installed on Windows having your TNS names file being used to connect your database. For that we need connection string information. This connection string information will pull from Oracle Linux database, which is installed on Linux, Oracle database on Linux. We'll log into Oracle Linux. Log into Oracle user and move to the location network admin Linux. You can see the file tnsnames.ora file. Using more command, we can read this file. In the last previous video, I have shown even how to copy from the TNS names and get connect from the Windows machine. Same way, now we are directly using the Oracle client software. Let's copy the connection string information. This is for prod. I'm just going to copy this and let's copy into your network file. So this is your network file. Open with your notepad. Copy the connection string. The database name is prod and the service name is prod with the host name. Change the host name with the IP address. And let's save it. Close this file. So let's start the database. Connect with your SQL Plus / SysDBA or whatever the user you want to connect with. Connected with the sys user. From the SQL prompt, let's start the database. Getting started. Instance got started. Database mounted, hitting open. Once open, we'll try to connect from Windows SQL prompt using Oracle client software. The database installed on Linux. On Windows, we have now the client software. This client, using this client software, we are going to connect your Oracle database. So this Oracle database was installed on your Linux machine, and we have our client on your Windows machine. Using a SQL tool, we are going to SQL Plus tool we are going to connect now. Let's see how we connect. The database got open. So let's minimize this. And from the Windows search path, just enter the SQL. Under the apps, we can see SQL Plus. Open this SQL Plus. Release 12.2.0, the client version which we installed. We are going to connect as a sys @prod as sys dba sys123, the pass with the default which we entered. So we have started only the database, but we need to start the listener as well. As you can see an error 12154. As that listener not started, we cannot connect. So let's start the listener now. Let's verify the ping using TNS ping. TNS ping prod network service name. Okay, got able to ping. So let's open the SQL tool, SQL Plus. Let's try connecting now. I'm using here @prod the net service name. So this is your net service name which we have in TNS names connection string. It's got connected now. We can verify the database name. Open mode. $B database. So it's in open mode, read write mode. You can access your database. Now we are able to connect from Windows client to Linux machine. You have successfully configured, successfully installed your Outlook client. So this is done with the session. Thank you all.